What's up, everyone? It's Oz with Tow Trucks, Cars, and Energy Drinks, and I got a hot call right now. I got a call on a BMW 750 Li from a motor club that couldn't get coverage for some reason, and I'm picking up the slack here and grabbing this car off the side of the highway. Unfortunately, you know, I've touched on this a lot. As a smaller tow company, you're going to get basically all the leftover calls and the dangerous calls, so you better learn how to be quick if you're a smaller tow company, because I promise you, you're going to get all the leftovers that the tow companies didn't want to get, and you're going to get all the problematic calls. But that's okay, because whatever doesn't kill me and hurt me makes me stronger. So I'm pulling up right now on this BMW. It's got a flat tire. So for me, when I get a flat tire call, all of us know that these cars do not have good tow points. The best way, if it's disabled, to get it up the bed, what I would imagine would just grab your big J's, go underneath the control arms, and then put your skates, rip it up the bed, and then maybe a little bit of Dawn dish soap and get it off, because I know the neutral overrides on those cars are insanity. So I haven't towed a BMW 750, 745 in a long time, and usually when I do, they're rolling, it's usually a flat tire issue. So I recommend just to put a couple boards down so you don't rub the bumper, and then just drive it right up on the bed and drive it right off, because most of the time with these, it's going to be a flat tire call. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up, and then we're going to get it going. All right, so we just pulled up to it, and let me see. He says he's got the keys underneath here. Let's make sure he's got the keys. Yep, they got the keys here, so we'll go ahead and just put the bed down. Don't work harder than you need to. One thing that I can stress is the reason I've been so successful at what I do is because I do not put things up on a pedestal, and we'll talk about that later. But honestly, you know, your best bet, you know, is just to do the most simplest thing, to load it. Don't make these tows more complicated than you need to. I'm not going to try to tow this car against its will with the chains and everything and the winch when I can just drive it up. It makes no sense whatsoever. So just make sure that you're keeping it frosty, and that you know, you're not working harder than you need to. So I can already tell that front end is really low. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and move my winch line to the side. I'm going to drive it up the bed, and we're going to put a couple 2x6s down, so that way it won't scrape the bumper. So, because I promise you, if you scrape a bumper, you and the customer aren't going to be happy at the end of the day. So, highway calls don't bother me. They used to. I think it's so sad that I was working for a roadside assistance company. Let's call them Car Rescue. And it makes me really mad, because literally I was doing these tire changes and these calls. They're getting all the money for the mileage and everything. And literally I was getting paid $12 a call while they were sitting there making $75, $100 a call. And I just think it's ridiculous. So if you're stuck working for one of those companies, don't worry, there's hope. We'll touch on that also later on. And oh, why is she not running? Nope, she's running. I've actually towed this car before. I remember the customer. Really nice guy. Looks like we got the brake on. All right, so we got the chocks down. Just drive it straight up. Get a little bit of momentum going with it. Bam! All right. And don't worry, guys, like I said, you know, if you have dreams of opening your own roadside or towing company one day, you know, I came here with nothing but the shirt on my back. So if I can do it, anybody can. You know, you just gotta stay with it. You know, every bad day that you get, you're just gonna have to use it and use that burning desire to try to better yourself, because trust me, anything worth doing is not easy. Otherwise, everybody else would be doing it. So it just kind of humbles me doing this, because now I actually can make a good dollar compared to the other stupid companies that go and hog all the calls and You know, they're only giving guys risking their lives out on the highway very minimal, you know, to do these calls when they're out risking their lives and they're sitting in some company in Texas or, you know, out in Fufu, Egypt, and they ain't even from around here, and they're charging you all that money. So just remember, man, go get you some insurance, you know, do a little bit of advertising, and screw those companies, man, because at the end of the day, they're the ones hurting us smaller owner-operators. So I got it loaded up. It's going to be very fast. I'm going to go ahead and four-way strap it down, so I'm going to keep it moving. And, of course, no one's going to get over, so always be careful. And just keep it frosty. So, as always, everyone, much love with all the support and everything. I appreciate it. And all the negative people, just remember, Oz is out here getting money. So, as always, please like and subscribe. Tow Trucks, Cars, Energy Drinks. Gianna's Towing out.